The Elements library file takes over a very important function in ElementsCAD. It is located in the operating system, the Elements library, in the directory Public Documents. Here we have different selection options. If I display the complete objects, we see here different library folders. We have, for example, fronts. If I now assign a front here, for example, electric stove, then I can select in the info area symbol from the fronts folder and manually enter the symbol name. Here we have some more examples. So I can transfer this name every time. Choose now here 4130B and the corresponding symbol is inserted here. Here it is also important that we enter an appropriate height here because it must correspond exactly to the specific specifications required. We have another example in the Handles section. Here, all handles are displayed, which we then have managed in the Configure Cabinet section in the Fronts tab. So all handles are managed. Furthermore, we have options in the Base section. If I now choose Symbol from Holder folder, I now have the option to insert various holder symbols here. For example, if I enter socle 06, this socle symbol is assigned accordingly. If, for example, I choose a variant miter joint, I have the option to use profiles. I search for a profile for the socle and enter profile 12-8. The spelling must, of course, match exactly. Then we also need an overhang, and then we see the corresponding profiles. In this case, I have to make a retraction with a negative value, enter -19 here, and then we see accordingly the result. Similarly, in the Lid section, I simply choose a normal lid here. I can also place an object on the lid, select Object symbol on lid. I could use a Miele cooktop here, KM630, enter this name here, and then the corresponding symbol is inserted here. And for the starting point, let's assume 00, and accordingly, we can then make the exact positioning here. Possibility to choose Symbol from Edges folder. Here, I now have the option again to use profiles. So I can select a profile, for example, edge 40 by 15. I have a profile here, edge 74, and simply enter the edge here with the corresponding number and thus obtain a profile. We have another example in the fronts section. If we simply assign a frame front, maybe I'll just eliminate the lid so we can see it better. Now choose in the Configure Cabinets section in the front slash. Outer Profile tab, and here assign an outer profile. This could be a profile 12 by 22. I also enter the corresponding frame thickness, and in the inner area we also want to make a profiling. Take 12 by 22, and for the outer area we might take something else after all. Click here again, and take a 4 by 4 profile, confirm with OK, and accordingly, I have a very specific profiling here for the outer and inner areas.